Magellan was a great explorer, sailor. He discovered a lot of different places as he went around the world. And so just like Magellan did with his ship, we, with our own crews, were able to discover new and innovative ways to live. So there's a parallel to Magellan. There was a lack of vitality in the River North. It was like a warehouse community and not a lot of retail and certainly not a lot of housing.
Lakeshore East was a developer's dream.
It wasn't an isolated island. Michigan Avenue became a barrier. There were a couple of buildings at its southern extremity that people lived in, but it was not necessarily a place to live.
So what we did was when you bring people in population, it helps revitalize an area.
It's really about community value, so getting neighbors together and talking and meeting and walking their dogs together or having a bridge club or swim lessons.
Fountains, walkways, lots of trees, lots of grasses, native materials, flowers, so that a sense of community was established immediately.
We've won awards not only for the basic land plan of Lakeshore East, but for various aspects of it. And because of our creativity in our planning and the designs and the vision that we had was to create what I say is a village in the heart of the city. We wanted Lakeshore East to be somewhat similar to Chicago. If you go down Astor Street, for example, you have brownstones, high-rises, low-rises, contemporary. And we wanted to get that same type of a feeling, some diversity.
We've created one of the most important master plans in the United States. We brought in innovative architectural companies. We've created new design ideas and taken an area of the city and transformed it.
It's wonderful to look out my window and see we've actually created a neighborhood. And that neighborhood will grow and it'll be there long after I'm gone.
We look at our development work and saying we got to be able to do most of the disciplines. So we do our own sales, leasing, design, our own construction management. We have really good people in the field. We have really good people in charge of our construction and architecture. So we're willing to make the hard decision quickly to keep the process moving. We take pride in the fact that our buildings always are on time and on budget. So we feel we were able to deliver a better product if we know all aspects of the development. Financing for us is really entering into partnerships. To us, it's really about relationship. And we're still a small company doing relatively large projects. So we're not out there really trying to get the last dollar or the best possible financing. It's about getting fair deals with fair people who are going to treat us right, and we intend on treating them right.
At Magellan, we think it's so important to be able to give back to the community. We have prided ourselves on being good corporate citizens, and it's how we think here. It's what makes us tick, and we encourage our community and all of our employees to get involved with this effort as well. These kinds of things have made us better at what we do.
We started Aqua before we wanted to go for a LEED certification. We found out that we already had met the high efficiency requirements. So we were building LEEDs before we were building LEEDs.
We've created one of Chicago's first LEED certified buildings, and as a whole, we've created a very green community here with over 40% open space.
So it's part of the culture of the development that Magellan is doing and will do at our buildings going forth.
When we first started building condominiums 14, 15 years ago, we were one of 2 buildings being built. So we weren't afraid to go in bold and really start a new trend. And the idea that we started with that new building was create the best amenities, the best living style, and really efficient space for the renter. So you're trying to deliver value, not just price, but value. So what else can we bring to a living style? How would we want to live? So again, trying to find the good neighborhoods and make them a little bit better when we leave behind, hopefully a better neighborhood than when we came into it.